Hey friends, and we're back with day 6, straight into this gorgeous colour. This one is called Princess and it's a duochrome. It's been a pretty intense day, so whilst I drop some water on there and let that have a little soak, I'm going to shuffle for a card and it's been interesting. So I've got oak just dropped out and you can see the symbol there, and oak has featured pretty heavily this evening. It's been really interesting. So we made it to Talbot. That's where we're staying. We're staying at this really cool hotel, and I can tell I'm going to be interrupted in 1 second. So yeah, we made it to Talbot and we're staying in the little hotel motel to a good little pub meal. And on the way we saw a silky oak tree, which is actually a grevillea, and they are magnificent. I actually had to pull over. And then as we're walking around town I saw an oak tree, and this was after I'd painted this one. I really like that little shimmery colour. It's very rose goldish. And so I thought I might paint just an oak trunk with the focus on the symbol of the oak. And whilst I do that, I am going to read to you what the oak represents in the Celtic language. Every house has a front door. If you wish to enter, the door must be approached and your presence made known. The door may then be opened. The very word door comes from the Gaelic and Sanskrit duo, a word for solidity, protection, and the oak tree. In the essential forest, the oak is king. He stands mightily solid with great branches, matched only by still greater roots. He is often struck by lightning. The force of the strike and the heat bursts the sap and stem apart, leaving the trunk gnarled and withered. Yet he still manages to survive over the years, decades and centuries. His growth is slow but sure. His children grow into magnificent replicas of himself, and he is a marker point, a cornerstone and a refuge in the forest. The oak's place in the Celtic lunar calendar is the 7th among the 13 months. He is central and stands between hawthorn on his left and holly on his right. His month is the one of fertile dancing of spring, when all becomes fecundated for the coming summer months. Yeah, so that's interesting. Choosing this card means that you will be secure and strong in your pursuits. The doorway to inner spirituality will be open to you and you will be protected on your journey. With the chastity and determination of the female hawthorn and the fighting strength and vigour of the male holly. This represents primeval strength and the ability to overcome and survive, while in its reverse position it stands for essential protection for the less able and weaker who require security in order to strengthen their characters. And that's really interesting, talking about secure and strong in your pursuits. I was sitting there talking to my husband about doing these. I'm just painting some standing stones in there now and talking about this is great. Maybe what am I going to do when the 24 days finish? Like, I'm already there, even though it's only day 6. And I was like, maybe I should go for a whole year painting a day. And I love that I'm strong in my pursuit of that. We will see. Best not thinking about that. I'm finding on my spiritual and life journey that being extraordinarily creative is really fantastic when I step into it and be it and do it. However, I'm very focused on the outcome and I need to let that go. And not worry about the outcome of anything and just be creative. Expect the unexpected, right? I find this duochrome princess colour really creamy and delightful. It's really nice to mix on that with that what's that brush one called? Script liner. Yeah. So I'm just outlining it. I know that I could potentially outline it with something that looks better. Perhaps, some browns and greys and get the greens going for the grass. But honestly, this is like my purpose with these little painter days. It's like just use the paint that I got however it's meant to show up. So it's 9:30 Friday night and we are just about to all go to sleep, wake up and head off to Shepparton. But honestly, if you're ever in Talbot, it's a very cool little place. There's lots of mining in the gold rush days and there's some beautiful buildings. It's very quaint, very quirky, and they do a good pub meal. Look how creamy that is. It's really nice. I mean, I could highlight all this with a grey, going around the symbol and things like that, but I do find myself to be very tired by the end of the day and working on these little paints. I'm having a lot of fun with them. We're all loving open our little advent calendars. Pokemon's going hard and L'Occitane is very nice too. I hope you guys have a really nice day. And here I'm just going to speed it up a little to paint the little grasses in. And then finish off with the writing and the sparkles. So if you've made it this far, good on you, thank you. Thanks for sharing space with me. And I'll catch you tomorrow for day 7. Woohoo! Much love. Bye.